a lot of stuff's been going online about you, about Full Send.
Yeah.
So what's happening there? Are you still with them?
Yeah, I'm still an Elk boy.
You're still an Elk boy.
Yeah.
So what's with all the people like, you know, is he still with them? Is he not? What's going on there? Because I'm sure you see that.
I mean, they don't post videos like how they used to. You know, guys focus mainly on Happy Dad, you know, the alcohol.
Okay.
They have their podcast is killing it.
Yep.
Yeah, and, you know, my boy Martin, who I put onto them, he's like taking my role, filling in the spots
Okay.
for filming.
For filming. So
Because
behind
many of you guys know me as a filmer,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like branching off, doing my own thing. Like I've always been doing it. To the eyes of people, it looks like I'm branching off.
Yeah.
Yes.
But in reality, I've been doing my own shit since 2018, filming, designing clothes, sneakers,
But just behind the scenes.
just behind the scenes. It looks like that because, you know, it takes a while if you're like at the bottom.
Uh-huh.
Okay, but you were in front of the camera
Yeah.
as well, like a
Yeah.
pretty hefty amount. I would say like, I remember seeing content where I feel like you were like the guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For a lot of like the videos. So
Yeah, they hired me just to be a filmer for their channel. Like I never really cared about being in front of the camera.
okay.
Like when it came to working with them, I just want to do my own content.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
But how does that
But
affect
that's
you?
cool as fuck to me though.
True.
Great opportunity.
Well, yeah,
Fucking
because
love
you're
that.
still plugged in while you get to build your own stuff.
You get to reap the same benefits. Like I don't know what class you consider Nelk, like A-lister. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
I would
much
say
for
so.
YouTubers,
Like,
yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
A-list YouTubers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm extremely grateful.
For
Uh-huh.
sure.
So I guess in the back end, you're not really helping much anymore with the video
No,
editing.
not as much. 'Cause-
Not as much.
Yeah.
But you're still tapped in. You're still with them.
Yeah.
And I guess you wanting to do your own thing, did that affect anything? Like even with the team, with Full Send, with Salim?
There definitely
Anyone?
could be a conflict of interest. However, like, you know, you just got to do what you got to do.
True. And when did that decision come?
When Salim gave up on doing YouTube, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want to speak for Salim, but, you know, we've been doing this for like the past 6, 7-ish years or something like that. And it gets overwhelming, you know.
That's for sure.
You start to get gray hairs. You start to look like yourself, you know. But
Gonna dye my hair after
it
this.
adds up. You know, you're doing fucking 6 episodes in, what you say, a day?
Yeah.
That's
like,
crazy.
We've done
we've
crazy
done
shit,
it. Yeah.
But it took a lot
Yeah.
to build up to that. And then, you know, sometimes you crash, sometimes you burn.
Mm-hmm.
But I still got energy. Like, I feel like I'm just getting started. you
Yeah.
know.
But how
Even
does that conversation go though? So,
There wasn't really a conversation. You,
You know
got a
what I mean?
girlfriend and then kind of bop, bop, bop.
Okay,
Kinda.
but I'm saying, how do you find out? Like, okay, like from the conversation we had with Salim
Yes.
in 2022, 2023, you know, he obviously spoke very highly of you,
Yes.
right? He said a lot of what he did and his success, don't quote me word for word,
Sure.
but was because you were a part of it. Like your whole journey of like the Ford Taurus,
It's a team.
movie- a team, right? So yeah, you're behind the camera, he's in front maybe. Obviously you had your moments, but for him to then say, I'm done, like, how does that affect you, A? And B, how does that conversation go? Is there a conversation, or is it just
It
like,
wasn't really a conversation. It was more like, you know, reading the room. Like, and, you know, because we were going to start a podcast. We did start a podcast, you know.
one episode?
We started one episode. We were supposed to post like weekly or whatever, you know, just come in once a week. Around that time, he had got a girlfriend, and that kind of distracts some people.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I always say, never let a girl be the distraction for like, until you get like the goal, reach the objective. You know what I'm saying? Like the,
Yeah.
the fucking Avengers story of like,
Locked in.
you can't let a girl be your downfall.
No distractions. Yeah.
Speaking in general.
Of course.
But
So there's
And
no conversation though.
it was like just every time we would have to show up to do a podcast, like I'd be there. It was literally inside our house,
Mm-hmm.
but he just wouldn't be there.
True.
You
Interesting.
know what I'm saying? So like every time it's like, yo, pull up, let's shoot it. No answer. So it's like, I'm a go-getter. I'm gonna get shit done.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I live by. He actually passed me my notebook or my
Let's get the journal out
folder.
here.
You know, obviously working with Nelk, it fucking helps a lot.
Of course.
I'm able to see fucking numbers that I probably wouldn't see in any other situation.
Of course.
Unless it happened for me just like out of nowhere. But seeing shit before it happens, it shows you that it's possible. And I already knew this shit was possible before I got into.
But when you see numbers, bro.
But numbers don't lie.
Don't lie,
Like
bro.
these guys was fucking. We'd sell out like insane numbers like for the Nelk Boys drops.
So did seeing their numbers kind of
life-changing.
inspire you to keep pushing the your side of it?
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna say it didn't at all
Of
for
course,
sure.
of
I'll say
course.
100%.
Because clothing's hard. It's a hard game to play, bro.
yeah, like
You didn't pick an easy game.
Everyone has a clothing brand. Everyone has a podcast,
Yeah.
but not everyone's doing it like you guys
True.
and the guys too.
True.